Welcome back to Informed Sources. After the sudden closure of the Shelby County Clerk's office at Poplar Plaza earlier this month, a lot of people are wondering what's next for County Clerk Wanda Halbert. During a news conference on November 9th, Halbert acknowledged that the rent payments at the Poplar Plaza branch were a couple of months behind. News Channel 3 was later able to confirm that the clerk's office owed nearly $10,000 in back rent dating back to July. Halbert says she knew the location was going to close 3 months ago, but she did not explain why the public did not find out about it until the week of the closure. Halbert also had some strong words for her critics.
I have not spoken to the mayor in quite some time, and he sure has a lot to say. But I will say this to the mayor and any other independent agent. If, in fact, we think that anything has gone wrong, awry, or not done properly in this office, then I invite the mayor and any other government official to the table, and we all join together and we go collectively to see the local, the state, and federal government put it on the table, and let's discuss it.
Shelby County commissioners have asked an independent prosecutor for an update on the investigation into Halbert's leadership. Prosecutors hope to wrap it up sometime next month. So, Pastor, what needs to happen here? What's going on?
We need to rise to the level of statesmanship in this and get out of this personal attack that I see happening. The fact that we start out this conversation with saying, I have not talked to the mayor in some time, that means that there's poor communication going on between the executive branch and then this particular office. So what we really need to do is put the problem at the center stage and take the personalities away from it. I think we've gotten into all of this name calling and personality management. Both of them are excellent people elected by the people of this particular county. We need to get the job done on behalf of the citizens. If it means to appoint a special investigator or someone to look at the problem and fix it, let's do it. The county commission has a problem, Terry, power, Terry, I think, to be able to say we can rescind her authority to sign leases. If paying the bills is the problem, we can fix that. We can take that over. And then the land use, the county commission land use board can say, we're going to pay all of the bills, and you can't go out and make leases without our authority. So we know the bills will be paid on time, and then that would give her the opportunity to focus on the administration. Let me say this. Every person elected to political office is not a great administrator. Every great leader and every great visionary is not a great operations person. I have people around me who I give them the great ideas and I tell them how things ought to be done, but they make it happen. But we need to do that in this office.
Let's bring the commissioner here because you're a county insider. Right. You know, at the very least, this looks bad, it looks chaotic, it looks poorly managed, but is there perhaps something that's going on the inside that we don't know about that could be leading to this dysfunction?
Well, I'll say this. Both of them are friends of mine. I've worked with both of them, and they have a rift between them. Ms. Halbert says it's the way they sweep the money and that they owe her money. But at the end of the day, the biggest problem is she hadn't signed the lease. That don't, you know, the money's not the problem here, you know, and I think it's gotten into, like the pastor said, it's more personal now than it is. This can be fixed.
Yeah. Sure. You know, Wanda Halbert is very popular among because she's been reelected numerous times at numerous different positions. She has a lot of loyal followers out there. She also has her share of critics. What does she need to do? Because some people are calling on her to step down and resign.
I think she has to take a step back and listen to what is being said.
Does she resign then? If she?
No, I don't think it requires resignation. I think a step back from responding to all of the things that people are throwing out there, because people are frustrated. I can't get my tags. It's been 6 months. That makes people say things that they don't really think about the impact of. Step back. And if I can't get my tags, I have a right to be frustrated. Help me fix that particular problem. That's all people are saying.
Yeah. Well, let me tell you, first of all, she's a constitutional officer, and I don't even know if they have a way to take her out of office, but if they did, the fact of the matter is she's still got, what, 3 years left? She'll pull a petition and she'll win again.
Yeah.
I mean,
I think we can take a sledgehammer and kill a fly on this. It's not about getting her out of office. It's about fixing the office that she's in to run smoothly
and allowing it to run smoothly
and allow it to serve the people.
Right. Exactly right. Coming up next, we will have some final thoughts and an Informed Sources update. Stay with us.